Namaste. Today we learn fourth lesson of nutrition in living organism of 7th standard. In this part we learn how plants utilize their food and get nutrition. What is nutrition? Nutrition is the biochemical and physiological process. The process taking in and using food which takes place in living organisms called nutrition. What is the use of nutrition? First, to supply energy for doing work. Second, growth development of the body. To replace the damaged cells and repair tissues. And to fight with diseases. There are two types of nutrients, macronutrients and micronutrients. Macronutrients we take in more quantity and micronutrients we should take lesser quantity, but it is necessary. In macronutrients, proteins, carbohydrates and fats. And in micronutrients, vitamins and minerals. There are two types of nutrition, autotrophic nutrition and heterotrophic nutrition. In autotrophic nutrition, plants make their own food in photosynthesis, and in heterotrophic nutrition, plants and some plants and animals consume food made by autotrophs. First, we should learn autotrophic nutrition. Plants make their own food by photosynthesis. Plants also need food for their growth. They can produce their own food with the help of sunlight, chlorophyll. Plants make their food in their leaves using water and nutrients from the soil and carbon dioxide from the air. This process is called photosynthesis. The process of photosynthesis is given here. Plants have stomata in their leaves. Leaves have microscopic opening called stomata. By stomata, leaves take in carbon dioxide from air through stomata. This is the picture of stomata in microscope. Plants make their food with the help of chlorophyll. The plants which have chlorophyll have green color. Chlorophyll presents in the leaves. With the help of chlorophyll, plants make their own food with the help of sunlight. Consist of xylem and phloem tissues. Xylem transport of minerals and water from the roots to leaves, and phloem tissues transport sugars made in the leaves to other parts of the plant. In this picture, you see that xylem and phloem tissues. How to fix nitrogen in plants? Plant cannot utilize directly nitrogen from the air, so they utilize nitrogen from the soil. Rhizobium bacteria. Rhizobium bacteria require symbiosis to survive. It can be found in the root nodules of some plants, such as legumes, where it collects nitrogen from the air and passes it on to the plants. Azotobacter provided good protection to the plants by aggressively colonizing the roots of wheat crops, useful for non-leguminous crops like paddy, wheat, millets, cotton, tomato, cabbage, mustard, sunflower. These plants use azotobacter nitrogen system. Atmospheric fixation of nitrogen. By this atmospheric fixation of nitrogen system, plants utilize the nitrogen from the soil. In this way, we see autotrophic plants how they utilize nutrition and make their own food with the help of chlorophyll in photosynthesis. But some plants cannot produce their own food and must obtain their nutrition from outside sources. These plants are called heterotrophic plants. There are 4 types of heterotrophic plants: parasitic plants, symbiotic plants, insectivorous plants, and saprophytic plants. Parasitic plants. Due to the absence of chlorophyll, the cascata is completely dependent on the host plant. Hence, it is said to be completely parasitic plants. Symbiotic nutrition. Symbiotic is a relationship between organisms who live together and share both shelter and nutrients. Certain fungi live inside the roots of the plants. Plants provide nutrients to fungus and fungus provide water and certain other nutrients to plants. In lichen plants, we find symbiotic nutrition. Insectivorous plants. Insectivorous plants are also called carnivorous plants. Carnivorous plants are plants that derive some or most of their nutrients from the trapping and consuming animals or protozoans. Venus flytrap and tropical pitcher plant are insectivorous plants. Saprophytic plants. Plants that obtain the food from dead and decaying bodies of other organisms are called saprophytic plants. For example, yeast and mushrooms. Always remember that foods get spoiled due to some fungi. Some fungi cause diseases or illness, while some fungi have medicinal properties. Yeast and some mushrooms are useful. Yeast is used in fermentation process and for making bread. Mushrooms are a rich source of iron and vitamins. Thank you for watching my video.